Mother, how did you and Father meet?
What? You already know that story, don't you?
No, I don't.
Well, surely I've told you at least once, Boaz.
No, I don't remember you telling me anything.
Well, if I haven't, then certainly your father has.
I asked him this morning. He told me to ask you.
Oh, that's Solomon. Sounds just like something he would do. Oh,
Please, Mother, will you tell me how you two met?
and why do you want to know this so badly? Boys your age usually aren't interested in tales of romance and love. Wouldn't you rather hear how Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt and freed them from slavery and bondage?
I've heard the stories of Moses 1,000 times. I want to know more about you and Father. When I'm a grown man and I've started a family of my own, I want to tell my children about you.
Walk with me, Boaz. I suppose you are old enough to hear the story of how I met your father. You know how much I care for him and how much we love each other. Well, it wasn't always this way. But first, I must remind you, I was not born an Israelite. Certainly I told you that much. Well, I once lived in the city of Jericho, in the land of Canaan, which is what this land was before God gave it to his children, the Israelites. Now, Jericho was an incredibly wicked city, and its inhabitants worshipped their gods with cruelty and violence, not love and reverence. And everyone who lived in that city freely indulged in its wickedness, including me.
It's dark and late, yet the city's awake. The lights still shine
realized, Boaz, my occupation was considered quite common in Jericho. Oh, that doesn't excuse my behavior, but at the time, I didn't think it was wrong. However, I wasn't content. Although I'd been born into a city that prided itself on its corruption, I couldn't help but wonder if love, true companionship, a happier way of life couldn't be found somewhere else. If not in Jericho, then perhaps another city or another land. But I was too content with my lifestyle to leave it. I wasn't brave enough to take the risk. And it was at this time that Joshua, successor to Moses and leader of the Israelites, was making his preparations to cross over into Canaan.
God will soon give us this land. God will soon fulfill his word. God will soon give us this land. We will soon take over this land. Hey! God will soon give us this land. God will soon fulfill his word. God will soon give us this land. We will soon take over this land. Now Joshua succeeds him.
We've all put our hope in him, for he is wise and loyal. Lead us to fame, to the land of Canaan. But how long will that take? Into the land of Canaan. But how long will that take?
Oh, hey, listen to us. It's not our place to decide when God will fulfill his promises to us.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
I don't know when, brothers and sisters, but I will wait gladly until then.
You're right. We can't start losing faith now.
No.
We can't. God's word is good.
Yes.
Let us have faith in it.
Yes.
We must remain strong.
Yes, we must. We will be strong and undaunted, just as the Lord has commanded us.
Friends, brothers, sons of Abraham, prepare your things, gather your provisions, for in 3 days from now we will cross the Jordan into the promised land.
God will soon give us this land. God will soon fulfill his word. God will soon give us this land. We will soon take over this land.
Heard the good news. Please calm down, everyone. I know you're anxious to enter the promised land. I share your anticipation, but we must be patient. Before we march into battle, we must wait for clear instruction from the Lord.
Yes.
He has promised to deliver the land into our hands.
Yes.
He is faithful. He will keep his promises. God has given us this land. We waited long and suffered much, but at long last the day is near when we will see his promises made clear.
For 40 years we've wandered through sand and wind and dust.
Our
this task. I'll make ready to leave at once.
So will I. That's right.
God has given us this land. God will soon fulfill his word. God has given us this land.
Greetings, Rahab.
Hanina! Greetings, my friend. What brings you here?
Oh, nothing in particular. I'm on my way back from the market, and I thought I'd pay you a visit. What have you got there?
Would you like some?
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Please, Hanina, I insist. I know that business has been slow for you lately. Take as much as you like.
Thank you, my friend. It's not easy when you start getting older, and customers recoil at the slightest wrinkle on your face. Have you heard about those Israelite pigs? Have you heard about what they did?
No. What have they done now?
They destroyed Sihon and Og, those powerful Amorite kings.
What? They destroyed 2 of the Amorite kings?
They destroyed them just like that. And they did it in the name of that God of theirs.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. You must be very attentive if you haven't heard anything about it yet.
Oh, well, you
Then
see.
surely you don't discuss matters of war and bloodshed with your customers. Now do you? That's not all they did. Our side, I didn't know you were here.
Yes, she was helping me bundle the flax on the roof.
Rahab, don't let her eat all the food I brought you. I made it fresh this morning.
Don't worry, there's plenty. And Hanina needs it more than I do.
I suppose the old lady does need it more than you do.
Yes,
Tell
she
us,
does.
our side, a wise and powerful one whose fresh bread tastes like dirt. What have you heard about the Israelites?
Oh, I've heard plenty about the Israelites. Did you hear about what happened to them before they set up their camp on the other side of the Jordan? Well,
They were slaves in Egypt. They were beaten, tortured, and killed. Then a man named Moses brought plagues upon the land.
Plagues? What kind of plagues?
Why, anything you can think of. Death, disease, water turned into blood. Then the Pharaoh let them go free. But that's not all.
as they approached their way to the Red Sea on their way out of Egypt, their leader Moses parted its waters so they could pass through. When the Egyptian captors tried to follow them, they were swallowed by the waves. Only Moses and his Israelites could pass safely through the sea.
Do you think that perhaps, I say this as an interesting thought, nothing more, but do you think that if they could destroy those heroic kings and pass safely through the Red Sea, well, do you think that there might be something to it?
Something to what?
Their faith. Do you think that perhaps their beliefs are at least somewhat true?
I don't know, but it's frightening to think about such things.
Look at you two talking such nonsense, letting yourselves be scared over nothing.
The so-called God of the Israelites is nothing more than an excuse for them to conquer the great nations of this land. They're nothing but a group of rotten, bloodthirsty animals who only believe in illusions. If their God were real, he'd have to be more powerful than our God, and you know that's impossible.
Hanina, wait, please!
The old lady won't say it, but she's scared of the Israelites too. We all are.
She's right, though.
Hmm.
If their God were real, he would have to be very powerful indeed.
Seems like Jericho is winding up to be more of a labyrinth than a city. Do you think there's an inn nearby?
There must be. Or else we'll have to find a home to stay in. I don't think anybody here would be willing to house a couple of Israelite spies, though. I mean, look at us. We stand out.
Well, maybe we can convince them we're from some other place in Israel. Do you see that house over there by the wall? Let's try there. Hello? Is there anyone there? I know it's late, but we were needing a place to stay, and we were hoping that you might be able to help us.
If not, could you please tell us where the nearest inn is? Try the door. Maybe it's unlocked.
There is someone here.
Not just someone, but a woman at that. Not very smart for her to leave her door open, if you ask me.
We should just find some. Shall we leave your house, miss?
Oh, no. It's fine. You just surprised me, that's all. I'm not used to customers coming to me. Usually it's me who has to go to them. I've never had any men so boldly enter my house before. But I'm never opposed to a little bit of extra business.
Extra business?
Well, yes. That is what you're here for, isn't it?
What kind of business?
Your fake ignorance, sir, is very charming.
I'm afraid we're not here for your business. We only need a safe place to stay the night. And if you can't provide that, then please, tell us where the nearest inn is.
You see, we're travelers, not customers.
Is that so? I see. Forgive me for making the assumption. You are more than welcome to stay the night here. You will have to sleep on the floor here, unless you would prefer the roof.
Here's splendid. Thank you.
Good. That will cost you 5 shekels.
Whoa. We already told you this. We're
I
not here for your business.
am still offering a service to you, and you still owe me payment for the use of my room. Now, that will be 5 shekels, or else you're out on the street again. Are you trying to play me for a fool? These coins are not shekels. But you are travelers, and you have come a long way. So, I suppose it will suffice for now. Thank you. Sleep well, my friends.
Wait. I'd like to thank you properly, Miss
Rahab. My name is Rahab.
Thank you, Rahab.
Good morning. I hope you slept well and that you found yourselves comfortable. Are you already leaving?
Yes. I'm afraid we only needed a place to stay for the night. Now that the morning has come, we must be on our way soon.
We have a lot of road left to travel. Thank you again for letting us sleep here, even if it did cost us some silver.
An inn would have cost you more. Here, let me help you once more before you go. There's someone at the door.
Friends of yours?
Open this door.
I don't know. I wasn't expecting any visitors.
We come on behalf of the king. Open this door immediately.
Messengers of the king. That means that they know you're here.
They can't.
You're Israelites, aren't you? I can tell from your clothing and the way that you speak. But if the king finds out that you're here, you'll be killed.
You told them, didn't
No,
you?
I didn't. I promise I didn't say anything. I didn't tell them anything.
If you don't open this door, we'll force it open.
Quick, hide on the roof. I have stalks of flax drying up there. Hide under those, and don't come out until I tell you it's safe.
But you're just going
Hurry!
Is this the home of Rahab the harlot?
Yes, I am Rahab.
We come bearing a message from the king. Bring out those men who came to you and entered your house at once, for they have been sent to spy out the land.
And we know the foreigners came to your house. We have witnesses that saw them enter. Bring them out quickly.
Yes, you're right. The men came to me yesterday, but I didn't know where they had come from. When dusk fell and it was time to close the city gate, they left.
They already left, you say?
Yes.
Well, we'll make sure of it.
Step aside.
I don't know which way they went, I swear. You should go after them while there's still time. If you waste your time looking here...
Quiet, harlot. We'll find out for ourselves. You search the house. I'll sleep in the room.
The house is empty.
As is the roof. You say the spies left yesterday at dusk? Very well. We may catch them yet. We'll report this information back to the king, but if we find out you're lying, we'll be back.
It's all right. It's safe for you to come out now.
Rahab, I'm sorry I made those accusations against you earlier. Thank you for saving us. I don't understand why you did. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, but why did you do it? Why help save us if you knew that we were Israelites? If the guards would have found us, they would have killed you as well.
Please, swear to me by the Lord that you will show kindness to me and my family when you take Jericho. If for no other reason than because of the kindness I have shown you. Please, give me a sure sign that you will spare the lives of my father and mother, and my brothers and sisters, and all who belong to them, and that you will spare us and save us from death. Please, swear this to me.
Our lives for their lives. As long as you keep what we are doing here a secret, we will treat you fairly and justly when we come into this land.
Thank you. You are kind. It looks like things have calmed down. I think it's safe for you to leave now. Follow me. Now, go into the hills. Your pursuers won't find you there. Hide yourselves there for 3 days until the soldiers return, and then be on your way.
Wait. The oath you made us swear will not be binding unless you tie this scarlet cord through your window. For when we come to conquer this land, the very wrath of God will be brought upon it. So tie this scarlet cord through your window.
Keep your family here, keep them in your house, for if they go outside, their lives will be forfeit. But if they stay with you in your home, then we will bear the blame if any are harmed. So tie this scarlet cord through your window. Yes, tie this scarlet cord. In your window.
If any of your family goes outside, their blood will be on their heads if they go into the street. But as for those who stay with you in your house, their blood will be on our heads if any are touched.
Agreed. Let it be as you say. Until we meet again, my friends.
Mother, you hid spies? You didn't tell me you were a criminal.
Well, I'm telling you now. The truth is, I knew those men were Israelites the moment they entered my home. Josiah was right. They really did stand out. More than they thought they did. To this day, I believe the Lord led them to my home to take shelter. If they had entered anywhere else, they would have been exposed and killed.
You see, Boaz, I was already curious about the Israelite God. I was convinced of his power. I was taking them into my home was an outward act of defiance for me. I was deliberately stating my intention to abandon the gods of Jericho and trust in the God of the Israelites. I was making an important decision. All I had to do was wait and hope that it was the right one. Your father and Josiah, they did just as I told them to. They went into the hills and hid for 3 days until their pursuers gave up on finding them. When they returned to their camp, they told Joshua everything that had happened and how the Canaanites were melting in fear because of them. It was sometime after this that the Israelites, with their armed men and the priests, they began marching around the city of Jericho. With them they carried the Ark of the Covenant, and they blew trumpets. When they started doing this, I knew the destruction of the city was upon us. So I had invited my family to stay in my home, and I kept them there until the destruction and God's judgment had fallen upon the city.
Rahab, when are you going to let us out of your house? I'm starting to think this is all a plot to capture us and sell us as slaves. I think it will happen soon. What will happen soon? The judgment of the Israelite God for all of the wicked things that have taken place in this city. Don't you see? They've already infested Egypt with plagues and caused the downfall of many kings. It's only a matter of time until their marching stops and this city falls to them as well.
There, you're talking like a crazy woman. Come, sit down and have a drink with us.
Maybe a drink will help you regain your sanity. No, I can't. I'm too nervous. I'm sorry.
Poor Rahab has finally lost her good sense. But the roof are so high up I'd have escaped by jumping off it a long time ago.
Now, darlings, be patient. She'll come to her senses soon enough.
Day 1, we were invited here by Rahab, and the trumpet started blowing. Day 2, we said we had to leave, but she insisted that we stay. Day 3, we tried to turn her down politely, but she grew frantic and dismayed.
Day 4, she locked the door and hid the key, and I looked everywhere. Day 5,
I always thought she seemed a bit off. This is taking it too far. Day 6, feel like a prisoner trapped by a girl who lost her mind.
will we ever get out alive?
Day 1,
I had to get them in here somehow, but that was only the first step.
Day 2, the sudden reunion has dragged on for quite long enough. Day 3,
I want to shake it on her phone now. I didn't know you missed us this much.
I had to hide the key, and I'm still looking everywhere.
Day 5,
I know they think that I've gone crazy. Well, I just might if this keeps on.
Day 6, we didn't know this vision would turn into such a mess. Day 7, it's been a full week now and we're here, and we're starting to grow weary. We might take drastic action if she doesn't let us out soon. We will take drastic action if she doesn't let us out soon.
At least you get a good view of the Israelites marching around the city from here. Look at them, lowering their trumpets, not saying a word. They don't seem so mighty and powerful in person. I wonder if the stories about them are true after all.
They're a nuisance more than anything. The city ain't been tightly shut up because of them. No one's allowed in or out. It's frustrating.
Perhaps they're waiting for us to open the gate. Then maybe we'll stop that awful marching.
Oh yes, and then the Russians start attacking our army straight on. That was really neat too.
Something's happening. I can't see. I can't see anything. There's dust and dirt everywhere.
Did you hear that? It sounded like a giant melon falling to the ground.
Perhaps that's exactly what it is. There's only one way to tell, and that's to go out and see for themselves.
Our friends could be in danger. Rahab, we have to go out.
No! If you go outside, you'll die. Then we feel like we're here will die.
Rahab, darling, where's the king?
No, I won't let you. I won't let you be killed. You all have to stay here and trust me, please. Rahab, stop this. My friends are coming for us. I promise them they'll keep their word and save us from this destruction, please. You have to believe that I'm telling you the truth.
That's it. If you won't let us out, we'll find a way out.
Brother, don't.
I'm going to find a way to climb down from the roof. Anyone who comes before me is welcome.
No, you can't do this. I won't let you.
What's wrong with you? The Israelites could be invading the city. Grab this moment. We'd have no way of knowing. If the Israelites were to attack, we'd start by destroying the city walls. Where are we? That's right, locked in a house that's directly along those walls. You want us all to die, Rahab? Is that it? Is that why locked us in here and kept us here for a week? Goodness, Bobby. I don't know what we did that made you so angry about me. Be off then, Rahab. What is it that you want from us?
How can you say that I hate you, brother? How can you even think that? I'm doing all of this because I love you. I don't want you to die. I love you too much to let that happen. But this is the only way I know how to help you. And if there were another way that didn't involve trapping you in my house for days, then I would do it. But this is all I could do to keep you safe. I knew that it wouldn't be easy, and I knew that you would get angry and impatient with me. But your lives are far more important to me than any of that. Please, brother, at least stay here for one more hour. Please, I beg you.
Day one.
Are you sure it's here? Yes. Look, there in the window. That's the trail the corpse gave us. Then go. Bring out the harlot and all who are with her, in accordance with your oath to her. Do it quickly. They alone will be spared from the destruction of this city.
Rahab! Rahab, open up. It's us. Solomon and Josiah. Rahab! Is everyone inside?
Yes, all of them. I managed to bring all of them.
Follow me if you want to live. We made an oath with Rahab to keep you safe, and we plan to keep our word. Our God has favored you. You will live because you stayed with Rahab in her house.
It's an Israelite. It's one of them.
Yes, I am an Israelite. But I swear to you, you will be spared from God's wrath because you stayed with Rahab in her home. Now hurry, we do not have much time.
Hurry. Quickly eat. Is this everyone?
Yes.
Quickly, follow us.
Rahab, wait! I'm sorry, I should have listened to you. We all should have believed you. It's all right, sister. Everything's all right. All that matters is that you're safe.
Cursed before the Lord is a man who rises up to rebuild the city of Jericho. He will lay its foundation at the cost of his firstborn, and at the cost of his youngest. He will set up its gates.
Jericho was completely destroyed. The Israelites went on to conquer many other great nations in the land, just as the Lord had promised. Canaan was delivered into their hands. As you might have guessed, my family and I were spared because I hid the spies and didn't tell what they were doing. The choice to trust in the God of the Israelites was, I knew now, the right choice. As time went on, I came to live amongst the Israelites, and I became very interested in learning more about the Lord. Once I was living amongst them, I became more and more fascinated with his ways. I learned much from Josiah and Joshua and my other friends from within the camp. But I learned the most from your father. You see, Boaz, your father didn't just teach me about God's laws and his righteous wrath, but also about his love, his goodness, and his incredible compassion for his people. In time, your father and I were also able to learn much from each other about a different sort of love. The kind I'd only dreamed about while living in Jericho, but never thought I'd find.
Rahab, I'm pleased with your progress. You're doing very well in your lessons.
Thank you. But I would not be learning so much if I didn't have such a great teacher at my side to guide me in the right direction.
Is that flattery I hear? Don't think I'll take your lessons easier just because you pay me a few compliments.
Salmon, as usual, you misunderstand me. These lessons, the ones I've received from you and Josiah and the others in the camp, they've given me purpose. Your God has given me a reason to keep living, and he's done it through you and your kindness and your lessons. So, thank you. You truly are a great teacher, my friend.
Have I told you about Abraham? Yes. We should look into that. Abram was given the name Abraham. His wife Sarah bore him a son. Isaac then had his son Jacob, who was married to Rachel and Leah. I think you're getting the hang of it, but you still have much to learn.
Abram was given the name Abraham. His wife Sarah bore him a son. From Isaac came Jacob, other gods before me. Remember to keep the Sabbath. Do not commit adultery. Do not steal or covet or lie.
Try not to feel like it's hopeless or worthless, for I have broken these laws too. None of us are perfect, none of us are, but you will be fine, I assure you. We're all trying to get the hang of it, and we still have much to learn.
We're still trying to get the hang of it. We still have much to learn.
Well, it looks like our children are getting along nicely, wouldn't you say? I know what you're thinking. Their love can't possibly continue to bloom. She is a Canaanite after all, and he is the prince of the tribe of Judah. They could never marry. But your daughter has shown great eagerness in learning the ways of our God. I'm sure if she repents of her transgressions and lives in accordance with our God's laws, I'm sure something could be arranged.
I didn't want this. I didn't want this for my child, for her to betray her home and her country for some other foreign god. I didn't want her to throw away everything that she ever learned, all the teachings that we taught her. I can't believe that she just threw everything away. For what? In exchange for your God.
So you don't approve of it then? If I were to approach you and tell you that my son and your daughter wanted to be married, then you wouldn't be okay with it?
It's not for me to approve or disapprove of the choices she has made. But she has blatantly disobeyed the laws of Baal and Moloch, our divine gods, in exchange for yours. We've been thinking that eventually we have no choice but to leave this place.
Thank you for letting us stay here among your people. You've been far kinder to us than we ever expected, but still, we may be forced to find another place to worship our gods in peace. If this happens, please know that we will forever be grateful to you.
That's it? You're going to leave your daughter here? Abandoning her after everything she's done for you? You and your entire family, each and every one of you, would be dead if it weren't for her. You all owe her your lives.
We have not made up our minds for certain to go. We're only considering it. I'm sorry, we just cannot go along with all of this.
I'm afraid you're mistaken. You and your family, you should be grateful for what she has done for you. After witnessing God's judgment firsthand, and especially after seeing him spare your family, I'm afraid you are the ones who are too stubborn to see clearly.
Did you probably see the cat, Mother? Are
Are they still here? If they are, why haven't I met them yet?
No, Boaz. My family didn't stay in the camp. I was the only one that chose to stay with the Israelites. I guess they felt they had to leave and go somewhere where they could worship their own gods. I haven't heard from them since they left. I do hope they're happy. I hope that they have found some place where they can live out the rest of their days in peace. I hope that they were able to repent of their errors and that they have discovered that our God, the God of heaven and earth, is the only true one. Don't look so sad, Boaz. I have never felt lonely, and I am not without hope. The Lord adopted me into his family, and he made me one of his own chosen children. Your father also made me one of his family by making me his wife.
There are many things I've done in the past that I'm not proud of, Boaz. As a harlot in Jericho, I disobeyed God's laws countless times. Before God cleansed me of my sin, my innocence and purity had long been spoiled. In spite of all this, God showed me his grace when I least deserved it. He cleansed all my impurity. He transformed me. I'm no longer a dirty harlot, but a forgiven, newly made daughter of the Most High God. Solomon has also forgiven me of my past, and he loves me for who I am today. And that, my dear son, is how I came to know and marry your father.
So even though you are a foreigner and a Canaanite, in spite of all the things you did, you were still able to marry father?
Yes, my son. It doesn't matter where somebody might have come from, or what sort of things they may have done in the past, as long as they believe in God and truly love him, then they are accepted as one of his chosen people.
Heritage, background, and any mistakes you've made, none of those matter to God, they all will fade.
Kindness and love, faith, compassion, and mercy, these virtues outlast all else, for they are what matter.
Let the Lord's teaching descend on us like the rain, like showers on new grass and water on the tender grass.
am forgiven.
My son Boaz came to treasure integrity and faithfulness above everything else when he married the Moabitess Ruth. From their family line was born King David, and he was famous for his wholehearted devotion and service to the Lord. But from their family was born one even more famous than King David, Mary, the mother of Jesus. Yes, Mary, the mother of the Savior of the world, was born of my and Solomon's family line. Imagine that, me, a Canaanite, a harlot, was listed in the genealogy of Jesus Christ. Oh, this only further serves to prove what a marvelously gracious God ours is. I know that there are others out there like me who may have fallen into a lifestyle of sin and depravity, and perhaps they think that there's no going back, that it's just too late to change. But I'm here to tell you that it is never too late to change. Our God is gracious and kind, and He is waiting with open arms, waiting to restore your purity, waiting to give you love and peace like you've never known it. And I'm here to tell you that you can't know this love and peace unless you know and put your trust in Him. Now, He is ever kind, and He is ever true, and He will never abandon you, and He will never stop waiting to hear you call Him Abba, Father. And although it is true that my family, those who left Jericho with me, refused this grace that God so freely extends to everyone, I know that He never stopped extending His grace to them. You were here tonight, and you don't know how many more tomorrows you have. And God is here tonight, and He is once again extending His grace to you. If you've come here tonight and perhaps you've rejected Him before, maybe even more than once, and yet another opportunity arises, will you have that opportunity again? I don't know, do you? If you hear Him speaking to your heart, I urge you to say this prayer with me now. Heavenly Father, I have heard your voice tonight through this program. I've heard you speaking. My heart is pounding now. I do long to know this love and peace. I long to know the forgiveness. I understand that you purchased me through the blood of your own Son, Jesus Christ, that it is His blood that blots out my sins and makes it possible for me to be restored to you. I accept this grace that you have so graciously offered to me tonight, and I thank you for coming into my life. And I ask you to begin that process of change in me. In Jesus' name, amen.